Knocked down, kicked in. One tapped in by Stripling. He's playing well. Quinnipiac's goalie. All alone. Not good. The second is.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to the inaugural 2016 Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference Men's and Women's Preseason Awards Show. My name is Matt Harmon, and I'll be your host for tonight's festivities. This evening, we'll take a look back at the 2015 season, also take a look ahead to the upcoming 2016 men and women's soccer season. In tonight's show, we'll announce the preseason All-MAAC teams, the preseason player of the year, and the preseason polls, all voted on by the league's head coaches. The MAAC, a conference comprised of 11 Division I schools in the Northeast, was founded back in 1980 and enters its 36th season in 2016-2017, with men's soccer being one of the first sports sponsored by the league. Women's soccer followed, beginning action in 1992. Before we get into the action of tonight's preseason show, we want to let our fans know that you can follow along all night long on Twitter by using the handle @MAACSports and join our conversation using the hashtag MAACSoccer. We'll kick off tonight's preseason show with a recap of the 2015 Women's Championship. In the first round of the championship, number 4 Rider defeated number 5 Niagara by a score of 4-1, extending the Bronx home record in 2015 to 7-0 with the victory. Rider got goals from 4 different players in the win, while 6 different players logged points in the victory. In the second first-round contest, 6th-seeded Siena edged 3rd-seeded Marist 1-0 on a goal in the 51st minute by Siena freshman forward Megan Riccardi. Siena goalkeeper Liz Rogan earned her 8th shutout in the win. In the semifinal round, Siena continued its run, knocking out regular season champ and top-seeded Monmouth 2-1, getting goals from Madison Vasquez and Allison Clark in the victory. In the second semifinal matchup, 2nd-seeded Manhattan eliminated 2014 defending champ Rider. 3-1, it was behind 2015 Goalkeeper of the Year Kristen Skonechki and her career-high 15 saves. In the championship final, Siena was able to pull off one more last upset by beating Manhattan 5-2, earning the Saints its second MAAC crown in program history. Siena's win came in historic fashion, becoming the first ever 6th seed to win a MAAC crown, scoring a championship record 5 goals in the final contest and beating all 3 top seeds en route to the crown. What a season 2015 turned out to be for the underdog, Siena College, who had to win its season finale in order to just clinch a playoff berth. And now we'll continue tonight's show with the announcement of the women's preseason All-MAAC team. First, let's take a look at the forwards. Erica Modena of Manhattan College, Alexis McTamney from Monmouth University, and Nadia Gill of Quinnipiac University. In the midfield, Nicole Copping from Manhattan College, Hope Quinones of Marist College, Holly Kelsch from Rider University, and Madison Vasquez of Siena College. At back, Jenny Bitzer from Manhattan College, Julie Spracklin of Monmouth University, Megan McCabe from Rider University, and Tara Sobereski of Siena College. At goalkeeper is Rider University's Bethany May Howard. And those are the members of the preseason All-MAAC team for women's soccer. Make sure to tweet your thoughts using hashtag MAACSoccer. Next up, it's time to reveal the Women's Preseason Player of the Year. The Women's Preseason Player of the Year is Alexis McTamney from Monmouth University.
It's a great feeling to be the Preseason Player of the Year, and we've been working for this since we were freshmen, and it shows success from then till now and before, and hopefully success continues on. This season, my expectations are hopefully to win a MAAC championship, become MAAC champions for the season, work really hard. I see that the whole team's been working hard all summer on Twitter, Instagram. They've been posting videos of them running on the track, and hopefully this brings success to us. Knowing how last year ended, we all have been working really hard, like I said, and hopefully that brings success this season, and hopefully everybody keeps working hard so that we can get better every day. Knowing that it's my senior season, yeah, there's an extra motivation, but I feel like it's the same as every other year. Everybody needs to work hard, and we need to continue doing what we're doing.
Congratulations to the Hawks' Alexis McTamney. Let's take a brief break, and when we return, we'll take a look back at the men's 2015 campaign, as well as unveil the All-MAAC team and the preseason player of the year on the men's side.
It's knowing that you will always compete against the best, while making you become the best that you can be. It's about joining a family with a storied history, where athletics and academics are held to the highest of standards. It's about creating the future leaders of tomorrow, all with the focus on one goal: graduation. It's the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference.
Hey, guess what day it is?
Hump day!
Hump day! It's hump day!
Hey, Mike! Mike!
Mike.
Guess what day it is? Hey, Camel! Guess what day it is?
It's not even Wednesday.
Let it go, Phil. If you're a camel, you put up with this all the time. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Okay.
Welcome back, MAAC soccer fans. Before the break, we revealed the preseason All-MAAC teams and the player of the year on the women's side. Now it's time to take a peek back at the 2015 men's championship. In the semifinal round, both top seeds picked up 1-goal victories to advance to the finals. First top-seeded Monmouth knocked out 5th-seeded Iona 2-1 with first-half goals from Zach Pereira and Dan Pizzamenti. 2015 MAAC goalkeeper of the year Eric Klinowski made 3 key saves in the second half to preserve the win. Then second-seeded Ryder earned a 3-2 win over 6th-seeded Siena to advance to the title game. The Bronx were powered by Elliot Atmani's 2 goals on his 2 shots in the contest. In the championship final, Ryder defeated top-seeded Monmouth 3-2, winning its 3rd league crown in program history and first since the 1998 season. The Bronx were led by tournament MVP Elliot Atmani, who again added a goal in the championship final. Now let's continue tonight's show with the announcement of the men's preseason All-MAAC team. First at forward, Daniel Huertas of Iona College. Also from Iona College, Marcos Nunez. And Dave Nigro from Monmouth University. In the midfield, Anderson Aseadu from Monmouth University. Also from Monmouth University, Colin Stripling. Jose Aguinaga from Ryder University. And Ryder teammate Kristen Flath. At back, Angus Hastings from Fairfield University. Jordan Scarlett of Iona College. And Zach Pereira from Monmouth University. At goalkeeper is Monmouth University's Eric Klinowski. And those are the members of the preseason All-MAAC team for men's soccer. Make sure to continue to tweet us your thoughts using hashtag MAACsoccer. Now it's time to reveal the men's preseason player of the year. The men's preseason player of the year is Monmouth University's Eric Klinowski.
Getting preseason player of the year is a great award to get, but we haven't played any games yet, you know what I mean? So games are what matter, and that's what we're focused on. So I think our expectations remain the same. We want to win. We want to win as much as possible. We want to win championships. And yeah, I think there's a little added emphasis on this season just because it is my last. I had a great time here. I don't want it to end, but good things come to end, and I hope it ends the right way. Playing Denver is going to be a massive game. 2 of the longest unbeaten regular season streaks in the country for Division I. So obviously it's our first game of the year, so we want to start right. Last year definitely didn't end the way I wanted it to. That being said, we've made a final and won a championship every year that I've been here. So extra motivation, I think we have the same amount of motivation as we do every year.
Congratulations to Monmouth goalkeeper Eric Klinowski. Let's take a short break, and when we return, we'll unveil the women's preseason poll.
One American park is larger than Yellowstone, Yosemite, Grand Canyon, and Glacier National Parks combined. And that's not the only thing you can only find in New York State. You can find it all, only in New York. New York, it's all here. It's only here. Plan your summer vacation at iloveny.com.
All right, everybody, if this doesn't get your toes tapping, then check your pulse.
The joy of cola, joy of bubbles, joy of fun, joy of Pepsi on your tongue, greatest taste sensation under the sun.
And welcome back, MAAC fans. Before the break, we revealed the preseason All-MAAC teams and the Player of the Year on the men's side. Now it's time to get back into the women's side of things and unveil the women's preseason coaches poll, which were voted on by the league's 11 head coaches. Opening up the preseason poll in 11th place is St. Peter's University. The Peacocks ended last season with an overall record of 2-15, including an 0-10 mark in the MAAC. St. Peter's returns point leaders and sophomore classmates Michelle Laz and Barbara Pavia. Predicted to finish 10th is the Iona College Gales. Iona finished its 2015 campaign 2-8 in league play, 3-16 overall. The Gales this year will be led by junior forward Charlotte Stewart. Voted in 9th place in the preseason poll is Canisius College. The Griffs compiled an overall record of 6-11-2 with a 4-6 MAAC mark last year. Canisius will look to junior forwards Taylor Kugler and Samantha Gagliano in 2016. Fairfield lands in the A spot in the poll. The Stags recorded a 2-5-3 MAAC record with a 5-10-4 mark overall. 2015 All-MAAC second team choice selection senior back Carolyn Collins will lead Fairfield in the upcoming season. Tied for 6th are the Purple Eagles of Niagara University. Niagara put together an 8-8-2 season while posting a 6-4 MAAC record, good enough for the 5th seed in last year's championship. The Purple Eagles return All-League second team member Amelia Gully and All-Rookie team choice selection Tuesday Jordan. Also tied for 6th in the poll is Quinnipiac University. The Bobcats put together an 8-8-1 overall record, going 4-5-1 in league play, just missing out on the championship last year. 2015 MAAC Rookie of the Year and All-MAAC second team selection Nadia Gill and senior Jess Fontaine will anchor Quinnipiac this upcoming year. Marist College was selected 5th by the coaches. The Red Foxes finished MAAC play 6-3-1 and had an overall record of 7-11-2, giving them the 3rd seed overall in last year's playoffs. Marist will look to junior mid Erica Crozier and the sophomore duo of All-MAAC second team and All-Rookie team member Hope Quinones and All-Rookie team choice Kristen Riley in the upcoming campaign. Finishing in 4th place is 2015 runner-up Manhattan College. The Jaspers recorded an 11-5-3 overall record, putting together a 6-1-3 league mark, earning the 2nd seed overall. Manhattan brings back Nicole Copping and Erica Modena, both of whom earned first-team All-League selections in 2015, and back Jenny Bitzer, who earned All-MAAC second-team honors. Rider University earns the 3rd place spot of the poll and picked up one of the first-place votes. The Bronx went 10-7-1 overall, 6-3-1 in conference play, clinching the 4th seed in last year's playoffs. Rider will be led by all-conference first choice Holly Kelsch and All-MAAC second team members Bethany May Howard and Megan McCabe. Finishing 2nd in the poll is the 2015 MAAC champion Siena College. The Saints went 12-7-3 overall, 5-4-1 in league games last season, clinching a championship berth on the final day of the regular season. Siena will look to repeat behind senior back and All-MAAC first-team member Tara Sobereski and All-MAAC second-team choice junior midfielder Madison Vasquez. And claiming the top spot with the remaining 10 first-place votes and selected to win the 2016 MAAC crown is the defending regular season champion Monmouth University. The Hawks claimed its 3rd straight regular season title in 2015, going 9-1 in league play with an overall mark of 13-3-2. 2015 MAAC Offensive Player of the Year Alexis McTamaney and classmates and all-league members Rachel Ivanicki and Julie Spracklin will look to guide the Hawks to the title in 2016.
So last year we finished 13-3-2. We were regular season champs for the 3rd year in a row. We were able to host, be the number 1 seed and host the conference playoffs. And unfortunately, I don't think we finished as we would have liked. With the veteran group returning, we're obviously hoping to be able to finish where we did last year as far as being at the top of the table in the MAAC. But also I think it's difficult to have a target on your back each and every year. So it's certainly going to be difficult to return to be in the regular season champs. But with the veteran group returning, hopefully we'll be able to do that. We have a few key returning players in the attacking part of the field. Alexis McTamaney's been a 3-year all-conference performer. Last year she was Offensive Player of the Year in the MAAC. We have another all-MAAC performer in Rochelle Ross, who will be returning as a junior, and Rachel Ivanicki, who will be returning as a senior. As far as newcomers go, we have a group of 7 players that will be coming in. We certainly are, with our graduation needs, we focused on bringing in players who can play in the back and who can play in the holding midfield spots, because we do have a lot of our offensive power returning. Gabby Cuevas is an incoming transfer who has a 6th year of eligibility, comes from UConn. Certainly will bring a lot of experience and leadership into our midfield. Well, I think moving forward, one of the biggest things for us will be to replace the leadership that we had in the back, from center back positions to outside backs to holding midfielders. I think one of the other things that we have to make sure that we do is understand, because of our success in the past, that we are everyone's biggest game on the MAAC schedule. And with that comes, added pressure, and the ability to step up and perform consistently, I think, is going to be key for us moving forward into 2016.
And that finishes out the results of the women's preseason poll. After a quick timeout, and when we return, we'll announce the men's preseason poll.
Hey, guess what day it is?
Hump day!
Hump day! It's hump day!
Hey, Mike! Mike!
Mike!
Guess what day it is? Hey, Camel! Guess what day it is?
It's not even Wednesday.
Let it go, Phil. If you're a camel, you put up with this all the time. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Okay.
It's knowing that you will always compete against the best, while making you become the best that you can be. It's about joining a family with a storied history, where athletics and academics are held to the highest of standards. It's about creating the future leaders of tomorrow, all with the focus on one goal: graduation. It's the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference.
Welcome back, MAAC fans. Before the break, we announced the women's preseason coaches poll. Now it's time to take a look at the men's preseason coaches poll, voted on by the league's 11 head coaches. Opening up the preseason poll in 11th place is Niagara University. The Purple Eagles went 0-9-1 in MAAC play a year ago and won 16-3 overall. Niagara will be under the direction of new head coach Bill Boyle for the 2016 campaign. Picked to finish 10th is St. Peter's University. The Peacocks went 4-5-1 in MAAC play, 7-9-2 overall. St. Peter's returns senior defenseman Lewis Mobbs as its top player in 2016. Picked to finish in 9th place in the preseason poll is Manhattan College. The Jaspers were 3-6-1 in conference play, 4-11-2 overall. They knocked out St. Peter's 1-0 in the opening round of the 2015 MAAC Men's Soccer Championship, and this year will be led by senior mid Niles Kirch. Canisius College was voted 8th in the preseason poll. The Gris went 5-5 in MAAC play a year ago, 8-9-1 overall. Canisius was tied for 4th in goals and 5th in the conference in points in 2015. Quinnipiac University checks in the 7th place spot. Last season, the Bobcats were 1-5-4 in MAAC play, 2-11-6 overall, and upset 7th-seeded Canisius College 1-0 in the opening round of the 2015 MAAC Men's Soccer Championship. 6th place in the poll belongs to Marist College. The Red Foxes went 5-3-2 in league play, 7-9-2 overall. Marist was 2nd in the MAAC in saves, 4th in goals. Siena College has been selected 5th by the coaches. The Saints finished 6th in league standings a year ago, going 5-4-1, 8-10-3 overall. The Saints will have 13 new faces on the team this year, including 12 freshmen, after a year in which they ranked 4th in points and assists. Fairfield University was voted to finish 4th in the preseason poll. The Stags posted a 5-3-2 mark in MAAC play, 6-6-6 overall a year ago. Fairfield ranked 1st in the conference last season in shutouts, and junior defender Angus Hastings will look to anchor the Stags' defense for the 2016 year. Coming in 3rd place in the preseason poll is Iona College. The Gales logged a 5-3-2 MAAC record a year ago, 10-7-3 overall. Iona will be led by the All-MAAC first-team duo of Marcos Nunez and the 2015 MAAC Men's Soccer Co-Rookie of the Year, Daniel Huertas, in the 2016 campaign. Finishing second to the poll and receiving one first-place vote is the 2015 MAAC champion Rider University, who knocked out Monmouth 3-2 in last year's final. The Broncs went 14-6-1 overall, 6-3-1 in league games from 2015. Jose Aguinaga and Kristen Flath, two members of the 2015 MAAC Men's Soccer All-MAAC First Team, will spearhead the pursuit of back-to-back titles for the Broncs. And claiming the top spot with the remaining 10 first-place votes and selected to win the 2016 MAAC crown, the defending regular season champion from a year ago, Monmouth University. The Hawks claimed its second regular season title in 3 years, going 7-0-3 in league play last year, 13-4-4 overall. MAAC Goalkeeper of the Year and First Team All-MAAC selection Eric Klinowski is the top returning player for the Hawks and will be in goal again this year.
Yeah, we really enjoyed the season last year. We won the regular season outright, so we thought that was a great success for me. That's a true measure of a team in terms of the course of a season, so we're really excited to have won another regular season championship. We had an amazing experience in Disney. Unfortunately, came up short to a very good Rider team in the final. But we thought the experience was great, and we thoroughly look back and enjoy the success of last year's season. Yeah, I mean, every year we create the goals that we want to be in the championship. We want to win the conference tournament. We lose some pretty important guys. We lose 4 starters, but 3 of them are all conference guys for us, and great leaders on the field. So we need to be able to replace leadership, and we think we have some good leaders in place for next year. So we're hoping that pans out for us. But I think good leadership, usually results in some sort of positive success on the field. So I think Eric is one of the top goalkeepers in college soccer. I think he's fantastic. He brings great leadership. He's certainly really talented, but his leadership, his vocal ability to organize defenses in front of him is great. Going into his senior year, we graduated a couple important guys in Derek Luke and David Camacho in the back. Eric's leadership and his ability to organize defenses is going to be huge for us.
And that'll wrap up the men's preseason poll. We'll take one final break for the show this evening. When we're back, we'll take a look at upcoming schedules for both the men's and the women's, as well as announce the dates for both upcoming championships.
One American park is larger than Yellowstone, Yosemite, Grand Canyon, and Glacier National Parks combined. And that's not the only thing you can only find in New York State. You can find it all, only in New York. New York, it's all here. It's only here. Plan your summer vacation at iloveny.com.
All right, everybody, if this doesn't get your toes tapping, then check your pulse.
Ba 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 ba. The joy of cola, joy of bubbles, joy of fun, joy of Pepsi on your tongue, greatest taste sensation under the sun. Ba 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 ba. Pepsi Cola.
As we welcome you back here on MAAC.tv, let's look ahead to some of the highlight non-conference matchups of the upcoming season. Canisius will face crosstown rival Buffalo on Friday, September 9th. Fairfield travels to West Coast for a California road trip against UC Irvine on Friday, August 19th, and Long Beach State on Sunday, August 21st. Iona welcomes in Columbia to New Rochelle on Friday, August 26th in a contest that'll be broadcast on ESPN3. Manhattan faces America East regular season champion Hartford on Friday, August 19th. Marist takes on America East champion Albany on Sunday, September 4th. Monmouth is home against Ivy League champion Princeton on September 11th and travels to NEC champion FDU on Wednesday, September 28th. Niagara goes on the road to Big Ten power Michigan State on August 19th. Quinnipiac takes on two-time defending Independent Conference champion Delaware State on September 14th and Albany on September 11th. Rider has 2 tough home games against nationally ranked Rutgers and Fairleigh Dickinson in August. And Siena has a home meeting with crosstown rival Albany on August 26th. And here's what's on tap for the men's non-conference slate. Fairfield takes on Sunbelt champion Hartwick on Saturday, September 24th. Iona opens up its season at 2015 NCAA qualifier Connecticut. Manhattan visits NEC champion LIU Brooklyn on Sunday, September 18th. Monmouth opens up their year against number 17 Denver and takes on Patriot League champion Colgate on September 4th. Niagara will put together a Florida road trip in early September, taking on Florida Atlantic and Florida International. Marist also welcomes in Sunbelt champion Hartwick on August 30th and America East champion Vermont on September 17th. Quinnipiac faces NCAA qualifier Boston College on August 26th and ACC Power Louisville on August 29th. And Ryder has a tough road schedule with games at Villanova, Princeton, and LIU Brooklyn. And now let's take a look at the MAAC schedule for both the men's and women's soccer leagues. The conference slate for MAAC women's soccer kicks off on Saturday, September 17th. Wednesday, September 28th is Rivalry Week as all teams face their league rival. A key contest on October 1st is Ryder visiting Niagara, a rematch of last year's first round matchup. On October 5th, 2015 semifinalists Monmouth and Ryder will meet. Also in that week on October 8th, the two previous MAAC champions Ryder and Siena will meet in Loudonville. On Wednesday, October 12th, there will be rematches of both 2015 semifinals when Ryder hosts Manhattan and Siena visits Monmouth. And on Saturday, October 22nd, Manhattan will be at Siena for a rematch of last year's championship final. The men's conference season opens up on Saturday, September 24th, with Canisius hosting Ryder. On October 1st, Iona visits Fairfield for a quarterfinals rematch. Mark your calendars for October 5th for a 2015 title rematch game between Monmouth and Ryder in West Long Branch, New Jersey. Saturday, October 8th, will put Siena at Ryder for a semifinal rematch. Monmouth will head to Siena on Wednesday, October 12th in a matchup of two semifinalists from last year. On Wednesday, October 26th, Iona visits Monmouth in a rematch of 2015 semifinalists. And on November 2nd, it should be an exciting day. The league season comes to an end, and league rivals make one last push to make the conference tournament. And as we get set to close up, let's take a look at the MAAC Soccer Championship dates for 2016. The MAAC Women's Soccer Championship will begin on Saturday, October 29th, with the first rounds being hosted by the number 3 and number 4 seeds. The championship will continue on November 4th through the 6th, with the number 1 seed serving as the host. The MAAC Men's Soccer Championship will begin on Saturday, November 5th, with the first rounds being hosted by the number 3 and number 4 seeds. The championship will continue from November 11th to November 13th, with the number 1 seed serving as the host. That'll conclude tonight's first ever MAAC Men's and Women's Soccer Preseason Awards Show. This has been a presentation of MAAC.TV. I'm Matt Harmon signing off for all of us here at the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. Have a good night, and thanks so much for watching.